Constitution today. The Constitution is the defining document of our government. Thank you. The Constitution is a society's most fundamental and important law. Government is not reason. It is not eloquent. It is force. Like fire, it is a dangerous servant and a fearful master. Every federal official, including the President of the United States, who takes an oath of office, swears to uphold and defend the Constitution. What does our current president say about the Constitution?
On December 9th, 2005, I declare it's just a goddamn piece of paper, and I'm saying it again. The hell with the Constitution.
What does your buddy Gonzalez say?
He says the Constitution is an outdated document. Well, yes, it is.
And now Gonzalez is outdated and hopefully remains so.
It's a shame Gonzalez's good name was dragged through the mud and for political reasons.
That's not enough reason for me. The Constitution is a guide which I will never abandon.
No, it's just a damn piece of paper.
The Constitution guarantees our rights and liberties. The Constitution was formed to make the people's liberties secure, not only against foreign attack, but against oppression by their own government. People, do you know your Constitution and your Bill of Rights?
I'm telling you, it's just a damn piece of paper.
What constitutional rights has Bush here not sought to undermine? The right to bear arms and the guarantee against the quartering of soldiers. Who are the rulers of the American people? We, the people. The first words to the preamble of our Constitution. Section 1 of the Constitution establishes a system of powers among the three branches of government. The separation of powers is the single constitutional principle most under attack. An example of outrageous commander-in-chief authority is
the detainees in Guantanamo, the order to torture prisoners, warrantless wiretapping of Americans, the USA Patriot
No, we like it here. We
and the Military Act that insulates military violations.
Go home.
The Geneva Convention. I'm proud.
George Washington states that overgrown military establishments are, under any form of government, inauspicious to liberty. I have stated repeatedly, my first wish is to see this plague of mankind, war, vanished from the earth. Many consider June 8th, 2004 to be the day the Constitution died. This was the day when then Attorney General John Ashcroft refused to provide the Senate Judiciary Committee with his department memos concerning the torture of prisoners.
June 8th is the day we moved ahead and we left the Constitution behind.
Remember, we the people. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can we drag the door to the mud now?
All right, here we go. How about a little church and state? Church and state, ladies and gentlemen. Many people believe that the First Amendment is the most important of the entire Bill of Rights. The First Amendment forms the foundation of democratic government. The first sentence reads, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. This constitutional guarantee is known as the first freedom. It is the foundation of the separation of church and state. It protects us from undue religious influence in government and undue government
the results that we all want.
We, the people, have the freedom to manage our own lives. No taxpayer-funded religious discrimination. No church-based politicking. Public schools without religious affiliation. And public health policies based on sound science, not religious dogma.
Hear, hear.
Hey, religion and science are good friends. Just like intelligent design in science class.
Thomas Jefferson wrote that the First Amendment upheld the wall of separation of church and state. The wall, however, is being eroded. We now have a president who proves we have a fundamentalist theocracy. We founding fathers believe that all Americans should have the right to worship according to their own beliefs or not to worship at all. In the Constitution of the United States, there is no mention of God, Christ, or Christian.
Well, there ought to be. There ought to be.
The United States was not formed as a Christian nation. All governmental power comes from the consent of those who govern, meaning the people, not a higher supernatural power.
I'm in power. I'm in power. Me and God. Me and God. You got to understand my view of freedom. It's not Americans' gift to the world. See, freedom is God. Is God-given. Freedom is God-given.
Enough of your fundamentalist theocracy. John Adams and I have clearly stated that the government of the United States of America is not, in any sense, founded on the Christian religion.
Y'all bunch of sinners.
Then God and Bush, please stop speaking.
Please.
Wait. I'm driven with a mission from God. God would tell me, George, go and fight those terrorists in Afghanistan. And I did. And then God would tell me, George, go and end the tyranny in Iraq. And I did.
As George Washington, my first wish is to see this plague of mankind, war, vanished from the earth.
But God told me to invade.
Neither state nor the federal government can set up a church.
Oh, it's the Church of Bush.
The First Amendment prohibits public officials from using their positions to impose or establish a particular religion.
Hey. It's important for people to know we never seek to impose our culture or our form of government. We just want to live under those universal values, those God-given values.
People, we the people, remember